But yeah, guys, they actually had something today. So I was like, that's not so bad. They had something. But yeah, like I was saying, when it gets to the point when they actually gonna start touching, yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do, I'm gonna be honest. Because it's either savage or it's either fold, if you get my drift. So either you're gonna be a savage or you're either gonna fold. And then, you know, since they have nothing to lose because they're already like okay and down with doing this, like imagine when like the truth come out and they realize, oh snap, we're gonna get devoured too, oh snap, they was gonna get us too. It's just like we just, you know how when somebody's gonna kill everybody in the room and they just like, oh well, you just, oh hey, well thanks for doing the favor, you're just gonna die last. That's the same situation for them. So what's gonna happen when they things, they little gifts and treasures and they stuff start getting snatched away, and then now they gotta have the decency that they never had in the first place? What's gonna happen? We already got smart mouths. We already like, you know, we already we peep everything that's going on, so that makes them mad. Or some people get joy out of that because, you know, they're sickos. But what's gonna happen when that gets snatched away, or when they attempt it? So, because I really feel, let's say with the fire that happened, right? I don't know if they really was full on trying to harm me, because it took some time for it to just fully come up, but it did flame up fast. But I will say, if you saw how it is and how close it is to my room and to my neighbors, and mind you, the neighbor is very aware, so they had time, even if it was going on, they had time to go out. It was even so serious that the people I live with, they left, they got dressed and went downstairs to check out the situation, and I was like, that was a strange behavior too, but I just let it be. And I was like, wow, so it's to this point. So you saw in one of the videos of the cops was talking to him and he lied. Like I was telling you, if it's not a big deal, because that's counted as, I didn't even know that was thing, but when somebody's like, they posted up somewhere or they like living there for a while, it's counted as encampment, and I didn't even know that and stuff. So like living somewhere, I guess you could say it could be counted as legal. He's telling the police officer, and you could just see that he was nervous, or they was like theatrical, but it just looked like an oddness, like the officers that came is not on their team, or they wasn't aware of the situation. So he like, oh snap, like I didn't, because it's like the way he was getting his stuff, like he knew or something they was coming, like let me get out of here before they come. And so, but he looked nervous, and he looked nervous, and he was talking to them, and he instantly like, why are you mentioning the fire? Like, what does that matter, right? And he was like, yes, I used to live back here, but the car blew up, etc., etc. And the officer was like, oh yeah, just, you know. He like, yeah. So he like, but you don't want us to help you go into a shelter? He like, nah, I don't want to do that. And the officer like, well, why not? Like, you homeless, you shouldn't be back here. And he like, yeah, but I used to live inside that, but it blew up. And so he like, where you at now? Why he lied and said down the block? Now y'all know damn well, y'all know damn well he ain't no down the block. He there watching me 24/7, and then say I'm naturally a homebody, but I have to just learn that I can't just be a sitting duck. But I naturally am one, so they don't be having no job. This is their job. So it's like once they do what they have to do, they done for the day or whatever they doing. Or who knows, they probably assigned to like 70 people because they creeps. I don't think it'd be done, but like my neighbors, I think it's the legit. It's just those ones that they, so if it's just me and say 2 other people, that's they focus. But with these ones, they could be like worldwide. You know how you get like a gig and you be like, well, how many can I get today? The same thing when I do Uber. They're like, okay, well, I mean, I don't mind going to stay in 5 different places today. I can make a quick 500 or whatever else the hell they make and stuff. I can make it. And then they just be done with their day. It's sad. It's very sad, the levels that they be doing and stuff. So I'm at this point, guys, when I'm like, okay, but when it gets to them touching you, now you're gonna have to start taking it serious. Because I told you in the summertime, I used to get like weird experiences. Like I got hit, you might as well say 2 to 3 times by the ones that be on the bike. And one of them, he had the audacity. I'm just like, yo, like you hit me mad hard. Like that you left a little, you know how somebody scab you or they leave a scab? He hit me so hard that he left a scab. He gonna stick his middle finger up. Like, you wasn't the one that hit me. And I'm like, that's crazy that you hit me and you sticking your middle finger up. So I was like, you can tell that these people have no remorse. And they actually enjoy doing what they do. I'ma just wait. But yeah, when it gets to the point when they start stealing, when it gets to the point, I just wanted to make sure that I had enough thing. When it gets to the point when they start stealing your dignity, because she was coming in, I guess, to test to see if I'm really about that life. And I'm like, it's gonna come to the point when you have to defend yourself. For certain battles and certain fights, it's like, don't even waste your time. Because if you gotta be at that low level to get such a reaction out of me, then it's like, good luck with you doing what you gotta do. I should've just went around, right? But good luck with them doing what they have to do. But her, it's like, I'm allowed but so many times you put your hands on me. Don't even come for like the fake hug, you feel me? I let it that time because I'm like, okay, I know she's trying to get a reaction out of me. And I'm fully aware that they hear my prayers, they hear when I'm just talking, they hear just every damn thing. I'm fully aware of it. And she's a testy one. Even before, like, say certain times I didn't know, she always was, you see that at the theater they be doing? But she always was, right, because I was like, right through. And I was about to ruin that. But anyways, you could tell that she just angry. Like, she be telling me her life story. She just, because we had weird encounters from other times, and I'm just like, okay, girl, you know that we and you are never gonna be cool. Now we could be cordial and we could be like, you know, dotty, but we never gonna be cool. I like her coat. Everybody doing their job. They not in frontin', they in other side. Look at them robotics, everybody here. Nobody has a broom, nobody really cares. They are soulless, they have no brain. They understand that they're insane. They try to blame us, but they're the criminals. They try to change us, but they're the losers who. But anyways, yeah, sorry, I like to sing songs. That was just weird. I mean, that is a scary thing, guys. There could be 30 people, and only 10 of them is really human. Only 10 of them is like in tune with our Creator enough that they know, like, just certain kind of decency. The other 20 aren't. Yo, that's bizarre. They be on it. I just want to make sure that but I was happy that I was actually able to get something this time. So like I told you last 2 times, I even feel like they had something. They just said, let me just hold it. But I'm like, y'all ain't hurt my feelings because I still got my snack. So, I mean, what are you doing? I was still good. Exactly. I don't care, cause they don't care. They be frontin' everywhere. Fronters, oh fronters, oh fronters. But yeah, it was, you know what really hurts is the people that I really was giving my money to. And I really was giving food, clothes, and everything. I swear this is not to show out, but it was them. These are the main ones that know damn well that 10 people pass by, they don't give them a quarter. And I was giving 20s, giving my last and stuff like that, knowing they rolling their eyes at me, knowing they talking about me and doing stuff, and I'm still giving. And these are the ones that really be extra. I be like, well, damn, like, I understand even if you don't like me, okay, fine. You entitled to that. My thing is like, why are you going so extra hard to try to bring me down socially? Why? Why are you going so hard? So that's why I be like, with those ones, like, say the ones that I knew already didn't like me. I'm okay with that. I know you don't like me. These are the ones that I thought actually was cool. But they already made it aware that, honestly, from the get-go, like I told you, I don't know if you saw a video when the guy, I'm not sure if he was homeless, but he like, oh, sis, he said, sis, I was waiting for you across the street at the bus stop. And I'm like, even if I'm the type to give you something, like say you wanted to get a few dollars or you wanted to get like clothes for somebody, why would you wait across the street from their house? Like, what kind of weird shit is that? Because why are you so weird? Like, why you feel so entitled, even if I was gonna help you out? or you're stalking. Y'all saw that right? They weird. But I'm gonna stop it. I just want to make sure I have still time. This is the area that I saw. It was on a pole. It had a paper that said love spell, and I was like, oh hell no! I do not want nobody gaining no soul ties. Let me rip that down. You fucking losers. I'm sorry. Forgive me. They're fucking losers. They really are, guys. Like, wow. They are real losers. Oh God. I don't know if I ever really like fully liked humanity, but I used to love them. And the only way I'll be able to love them is with my Lord. But as far as just like banging with them and then just being okay with these kind of people, it's just like, oh my goodness. It's a scary reality, guys. It's a scary reality. Just how much, like, I mean, they signed up for it, I guess, right? It's like, I would see why you would be mad at me. You can't do, like today, right? I have an event, but I could cancel. I didn't have to do this, but they have to do it all the time. So I would be upset too, because you know, you don't have your free will as a human anymore. Let me make sure it's on. You don't have your free will as a human anymore. And then you come to your senses that this shit is really not worth it, because you're gonna get devoured too. Now you just have innocent blood on your hands, and you're gonna get devoured. Stupid. How about that? They got innocent blood on their hands, and they're gonna get devoured at the end. So was it really worth it? I guess not. But for right now, it is to them. So let them have it. But let me see. I was about to cut off, but I did want to say, prepare yourselves when things start getting stripped. Because you saw how people was acting with hand sanitizer and the basic stuff, so imagine. So prepare yourself when the very same thing, they're like, okay, I get free rent, I get a free car, I get gift cards. Those same things gonna get snatched in their regular stuff, like going to the doctor, the basic stuff. So